right. Everybody doing all right? Say everybody doing all right? All right. Pastor's passing the beat, y'all. So y'all, I guess y'all don't want to talk now. I spank y'all, but it'll be okay. All right. So here we go. We're still talking about relationships. Matter of fact, I probably have about 2 more weeks of relationship. All right, message on relationship. I got about 2 more weeks, and then we'll probably transition to something else. But we'll talk a little bit about relationships, and I'm in week 9 of relationships. All right, so I can't go back and teach what I taught over the last 8 weeks of relationship. I can't do that. It's been a lot of powerful stuff we talked about. So we kind of a quick review. We talked about how God expects you to manage your relationships. All right, how God expects you to manage your relationship. God is not going to manage your relationship for you. Every person that's in your life, God brought them in your life. God brought them, but you the manager of them. Good or bad, how they came into your life, God brought them there. But it's you and it's your responsibility to manage the people that God brings into your life. All right? Somebody write this down. It's going to be a powerful statement. The proper management of relationships is the key to your emotional health. No, listen to me now. The proper management of relationship is the key to your emotional health. The reason why folks' emotion be up and down because they failed to manage the relationship. 1 minute, I'm good because everything in the relationship is good. The next minute, I'm down because you're acting the fool. Your up and down is not of God. Now, I'll tell you, I've been teaching this relationship piece for 9 weeks now. The management of relationship is critical to your emotional health. You let people take you on a roller coaster ride. Why? Because you failed to properly manage the relationship. Alright? Check it out. It's an overview. Whenever you tell somebody I love you, you just gave them permission to hurt you. Because hurt, betrayal, all that stuff happens from somebody that's close to you. Or he hurt me. He broke my heart. Because you told him you love him. They done me wrong. They done me wrong. I ain't never thought they'll do that. Yeah, because you let them in. And whenever you let people in, if you don't manage the relationship correctly, it's going to damage you. And the problem is we let people in too quickly. Alright? Alright. I'm talking a little bit. I'm giving y'all some powerful stuff. So, I cut Minister Watts grass because her husband's not here. And I cut her grass. He said, well, Pastor, what that got to do with relationship? I'm going to tell you in a minute. I cut her grass. And the first couple of times I cut her grass, in the front I cut her grass, she said, Pastor, why you cutting over there? That's not my yard. Her yard was marked off by boundaries. Every person that have a yard, well, not every person, But most people, you think they got a yard, they got a fence. That's a boundary saying it's their property. Visible boundaries can be seen. That's like she can tell me, Pastor, that ain't my yard. You passed the boundaries. Internal boundaries. Internal boundaries cannot be seen. Whenever you're in a relationship with people, you will never have a physical boundary. You will always have an internal boundary. And it can't be seen. The internal boundary is what's within you. And you got to have the Spirit of God that's in you to determine when somebody crosses the boundary. See, visible boundary is good. Hey, Pastor, you were supposed to cut that because that's my grass. But when you're in a relationship with people, you will never have a physical boundary. You always got a boundary that's on the inside of you. And most people allow people to cross boundary lines that's invisible. And listen, check it out. Boundary lines. This is my property. If you got boundary lines on a fence in your yard, this is my property line. I don't go next door and cut nobody else's grass. I cut the grass that's in my way. Boundary lines. So check it out. Your feelings and your emotion is in your boundary lines. And you need to start waiting on people to come fix you. They're your emotions, they're your feelings, they're in your boundary lines. And what happened is we give too many people power over our boundary lines. No, they're your feelings. The people done you wrong, the people hurt you, but check it out. God gave you the power over your own boundaries. Some of y'all are caught up waiting for other people to come fix you. No. You never give nobody power over you. Well, I'm just going to wait for him to come tell me he loved me. No. That's your boundary line. That's your feeling. That's your emotions. You take authority over your boundary line. Well, you know they done me wrong. I'm waiting for them to come tell me they sorry. And 25 years have passed by and they ain't told you they're sorry and you still walking around in bondage. Because you wait for somebody to come and fix you. No, you got the power of your own boundary lines to fix you. Everybody see that? All right. If you know somebody to do hair, you know, girl, hook me on up, child. Girl, you know what kind of style I want. And she hook you right on up. Girl, hey, what y'all say? Girl, split my wig or what you know what I'm talking. Hook it on up. All right, so check it out. The hair salon or the barber got gifts. But you ain't going to barber home. Here's the deal. Everybody got gifts. Or you got gifts. But everybody can't get you. Here's the deal. You got gifts, and you can give your gifts to anybody. But everybody can't get you. And you got to learn how to qualify people. Listen, I have learned this thing now. I have learned this. When I first started preaching, I tried to give myself to everybody. And what I have learned is this is my gift. What I'm doing now is my gift. My gift is for all of y'all. But all of y'all can't have me. And you got to learn how to give people your gift, but not give them you. And too many times we give people us without qualifying them. And you got to learn how to qualify people for you. Alright. If you don't understand long-term relationship, listen to me. Listen very closely. Covenant relationship, long-term relationship, short-term relationship. Check it out. If you do not understand that you're only going to have a handful of long-term people in your life, if you don't soon realize that, you're going to become emotional bankrupt. I'm going to say it one more time. You're not going to have 25, 30 best friends. You have a handful of people that God has called in your life to be with you long term. And if you don't learn that, you're going to be emotional bankrupt. All right. Mark chapter 7, verse 14. Mark chapter 7, verse 14. Alright. Hold your finger there and go to Proverbs 4. Proverbs 4, verse 23. Alright. Everybody there? Alright. Mark chapter 7, verse 14 through 23. And then Proverbs 4 and 23. Everybody there say amen. Alright, let's read. Making the word of God. I'm sorry, 14. And when he had called all the people unto him, he said unto them, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. So I'm just reading it, and I'm gonna get. This is not where I'm going, but I want to tie it in. But I'm gonna give you some different revelation as it jumps out at me. All right. He said he called unto him all the people to himself and said to them, hearken unto me, every one of you, and understand. So this is Jesus talking to the multitude. So everybody that come to Jesus don't understand. Come to me, every one of you, and understand. There is nothing from without a man that enters him that can defile him. But the things which come out of him, those are the things that defile a man. Did y'all hear that? Nothing outside of a man defiles him, but the things that come out of a man defiles him. Y'all see that? For everybody to have an ear, let them hear. Check it out. He said, it's not what goes into a man defiles a man. It was comes out of a man that defiles him. Now, flip over to Proverbs 4 and 23. Keep your heart with all diligence, for out of it is the issues of life. I want to talk to you today. It's not the things around you that defiles you. Sherry, not Keisha, y'all got to stop it. It's not the things that come out of you that defiles you. It's the things that's within you that defiles you. Then you go to Proverbs 4:23. He said, out of the heart flows the issues of life. So check it out. Nobody, I'm talking about relationships, nobody around you creates your issues. Your husband didn't create your issues. No devil created your issue. No people created your issues. According to Proverbs 4:23, your heart created your issues. And what's your heart? Your heart is soil, according to Mark 4. So we gotta stop saying, well, you know, he done this. Don't you know she done this? Don't you know the devil? It ain't the devil, it's what's in your heart. Our heart comes up our issues, or flows our issues. Everybody see that? We love to blame other people. Alright? So check it out. Your heart is the ground. Because out of your heart flows the issues of life. And your heart is like a ground. According to Mark 4, your heart is soil. Soil is neutral. The soil only produces what seed is dropped in. See, he said, listen, out of your heart flows your issues of life. But he said, guard your heart with all diligence. You need to be on guard with your heart. Be on guard with it. Because your heart is neutral. Your heart don't hate. Your heart don't envy. Your heart ain't jealous. Your heart is neutral. But it produces whatever is dropped in it. Here it is. Could it be all of your issues is stemming from what was dropped in your heart when you was a child? Why do you think the devil tried to come at kids at an early age? Because a seed always reproduces in cycles. So you're not fighting the devil, you're fighting seeds that's been planted in you when you was a child. So you think it's people. You think it's your neighbor. You think it's your husband. It ain't neither one of them. He said, listen, guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it flows the issues of life. He said, listen, it ain't what goes out of a man, it ain't what comes into a man to defile him, but what comes out of a man. Your heart was neutral when you was born. But as you begin to do life, people begin to drop seeds in you. Seeds of anger. Seeds of molestation. Come on, somebody. Seeds of perversion. Seeds of homosexuality. Those are stuff that is dropped in you. If I got a seed of oranges, because the oranges is the seed, and the seed goes into the natural and into the neutral ground. Because I tell you that your heart is neutral, like soil. So I take an orange seed, put it in a neutral ground, and it produces an orange tree. And every year is a cycle. And in a certain season, that orange tree produces fruit. Could it be that the cycle that you are in is because somebody dropped a seed in your neutral ground? And you think it's people. It ain't got nothing to do with people. You fighting the issues that's in your heart. And I'm trying to get you to see relationships. Relationship. You're not fighting people. You're fighting something that's in your heart, that's been put in your heart, or been put in your ground when you was this high. Somebody raped you. Somebody hugging on you. Somebody playing with you. Because the devil knew, if I put this in them at this age, their heart is neutral. I will plant a seed in them young, that sometime in life it'll produce another season. Some of y'all in relationships and think it's the people. It ain't the people. It's what's in your heart. Guard it. You got to guard your heart. God gonna bring people into your life, but you got to guard your heart. I'm gonna tell you 4 ways you can guard your heart. Y'all ready? First way, what you listen to. What you listen to. What you say. What you see. That's the third. That's 3 ways. Let me tell you the 4th way. Let me tell you the best way to guard your heart. Qualifying people to have access to it. You can watch what you say. You can watch what you look at. You can watch what you hear, but give everybody access to your heart. Qualifying people to have access to your heart. All right. All right. I talked about boundary lines. I talked about property lines. That's your property lines. If somebody make you mad, don't forfeit your authority by giving them the key. Your property line is your property line. Your boundary line is your boundary line. God gave you authority over you. Somebody make you mad, you got the authority to forgive. You got the authority to release mercy. You got the authority to release grace. And when you give up that authority and hand it to somebody else, sis, if you piss me off and make me mad, and I'm like, okay, sis, she made me mad, I ain't gonna never say, I just forfeited my authority to you. Because it's my right to forgive, because why? Forgiveness is in my boundary lines. And the problem is, we forfeit it by giving it to somebody else. Everybody look at me like, when you hold on to your authority, I know you hurted me. I know you done me wrong. I know you betrayed me. But I'm going to forgive you. When you start holding on to your authority, you keep your life moving. But when you forfeit that authority and give it to somebody else, you cause your life to be stagnant. Alright. Some of y'all want to move forward in God, but your pipes are clogged up. Some of y'all want to move forward in God. Some of y'all want to pursue God. Some of y'all want to have a relationship with God, but your pipes are clogged up. And what's clogged your pipes up is how people hurt you. Alright? All right. All right, let me give you this right here. All right. I talked about your heart being soil. And I talked about the seed being dropped in the soil. So your heart is the dirt. Your heart is the ground. Listen, your heart is the garden of your life. And it's neutral. And it only produces what's dropped in it. So the life is in the seed. The life is not in the soil. The life is in the seed. So here you go. Somebody come and drop a seed in your garden. All of the life is in the seed. Only thing that God do, the garden is the soil. Only thing that God do is take the seed and it pushes out everything that's in the seed. See, all the negativity that's in your life is because you allow people access to your ground, and your ground is neutral. Your heart is neutral. People been coming in dropping negative stuff in your ground. And your heart got one assignment in your heart with your ground. The soil only does pushes up everything that the seed drops in it. The life is in the seed. So somebody take negativity, drop it in your ground takes all the life that's in that seed and it pushes it up. From out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So your mouth speaks what your heart pushes up. And you got to qualify folks for giving them access to your heart. Right? All right. All right. Here you go. Matthews. Let's go to Matthews 11. Matthews 11. We're almost done. Matthews 11. Verse 28. All right, check it out. Matthew 11, verse 28. Here's what I want to take you to. All of us got issues because they say out of the heart flows the issues of life. So we all got issues. And this is the right place to be at with all of your issues. Jesus didn't say, come to me if you got it all together. He didn't say, come to me if everything was straight. He didn't say, come to me if you look pretty. He didn't say, come to me if all your kids was all squared away. Everybody got issues. Why? Because there's been something planted in everybody's heart. So let's see who Jesus called in Matthew 11, 28. Y'all ready? I think it might say, come everybody that got all the money. Come everybody that, ain't got no issues. I think that's what it says. Matthew 11 and 28. It says, come to me, because he's calling you to who? He's calling you to who? He's calling you to him. Jesus said, come to me, all y'all that got a perfect life. That's what it said? Huh? Okay, I thought that's what it said. He said, come to me, all y'all that labor and are heavy laden. will give you rest. Take up my yoke upon you and learn of me. See, we got to start learning of Jesus. For my meat is low in heart, and you should find rest into your soul. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Let me talk for a minute. Jesus is calling all of us that got issues to him. He's saying the cycle that our life has been in, because y'all remember I said that seeds produce cycles. Your heart is neutral. You take the seed, you put it in the ground, your heart produces the life that's in the seed by pushing it up. Some of y'all allow people to drop stuff in your heart, and your heart gave life to it. And your life and your heart produce the life, because out of your heart flows the issues of life. So your heart gave life to the seed that was dropped in it. But he said, all those issues you got, he said, come on to me. Come on to me. All of y'all that's heavy laden and burdened, he said, come on to me. He said, learn of me. He said, my yoke is easy and the burden is light. He said, the cycle that some of y'all been in has been dragging you down because you gave people access to your heart, and you're producing a season of your life that I ain't called you to be in. He said, but now, if you come on to me and learn of me, he said, my cycle is easy. Some of us is in cycles of hardship because we gave people access to our heart. But he said, you come on to me and learn of me. My cycle is easy. So here's my question to you today. You want to keep doing the cycle of the seed that's been planted in you? Or do you want to learn of Jesus and take the easy yoke? See, some of us got yoke of burden around our neck. Some of us got yoke of heaviness around our neck because of the seed that's been planted in us. But God said, I want to take that yoke off today. I want to remove that yoke. And I want to give you an easy yoke to carry. Everybody see that? All right. Last one. Mark 2, verse 17. Mark 2, verse 17. And then we'll get out of here. Talking about the issues of life. I'm talking about the way that you didn't guard your heart. You allowed people to come in. You allowed people to sow bad seed into your ground. Talking about relationships. It caused issues in your life. Right? Mark 2 and 17. It says, and when Jesus heard that, he said unto them, they which are well don't need a physician, but they that are sick, I came not to call the righteous, but to the sinner to repent. God saying, listen, all the people that's well don't need a doctor. He said, but everybody that got issues, I come to them. So all of the people, even including myself, that allowed people that you was in relationship with to plant something in your garden, God said it might create issues in your life, but I'm telling you, I came for the sick. I didn't come for the perfect people. I came for all the people that needed a doctor. I came for all the sick folks. And it says, when he means sick folks, he ain't really talking about the ones that's on the bed sick. He's talking about all the ones that got issues. And all of us got issues. It ain't come from nobody. I'm still talking about relationships because I'm tied in. Your issues in life didn't come from people. Your issues in life came by something that was planted on the inside of you. Going back to It ain't what that goes into a man that defiles him. It's what comes out of a man that defiles him. And what's in your heart? Where's your heart? It's on the inside of you. So everything that comes out of you defiles you. Listen, the devil didn't create your issues. A demon didn't create your issues. People didn't create your issues. Your heart did. Your heart created your issues because you failed to manage people correctly. You gave everybody access to your heart. Your heart is neutral. People drop seeds in your ground, and your ground produces whatever seed falls in it. And now you're in a season of life because people drop seeds in your ground. Your outward life is an expression of what's in your heart. Now, check it out. We done. Relationships. You can look at people and blame people all day long. They done me like this. They done me like this. It ain't the people. It's something that's in your heart that's creating that issue. Well, I'm just telling you, what they got to do with them. If you ever get an evaluation of your heart, God will begin to show you you. And God will begin to show you God will begin to show you the thing that was planted in you when you was a child. And because the thing was planted in you when you was a child, you still in prison or in bondage, waiting for somebody to come get you right. And what you understand is that forgiveness is in your property line. Is in your property line. Nobody will come over here and cut your grass. You got to take authority over your own property line. Whenever you forfeit it and give it to somebody else, you just stop moving. I want to know how many of y'all really is still in bondage waiting on other people. Waiting on other people to come say I'm sorry. And your life has stopped moving. You just forfeited your authority. Nobody created your issue. It won't your mama. It won't your cousin. It won't your aunt. It won't your daddy. It won't your husband. It won't your wife. None of them created your issues. We always want to blame other folks. They didn't create our issues. According to Proverbs 4, our heart created our issues. And our heart created issues because we allowed somebody to drop something in our heart because we didn't guard it. Here's the deal. From this day forward, stay in guard on your heart. I gave you 4 ways to guard your heart. The most powerful way to guard your heart is by qualifying people that have access to it. You're not fighting the devil. You're fighting seeds that's been planted in you. Now, I'm telling you now, I sense somebody in here needs to be prayed for.